Hey friends, it's Miss Mills, and I've got my Manchester City shirt on because it's sports week at Elgernot Elementary School, and I'm going to read to you when when I grow up, I'm going to play for Manchester City. Manchester City is a famous football team in England, and my husband's family are big fans, which has made me a big fan. So want to learn how to grow up and play for one of the best football clubs around? So in England, they call it football instead of soccer, but it's definitely soccer. Here we go. Oh, what does that look like? Looks like the soccer field, huh? They also call that the pitch. When I grow up, I'm going to play for Manchester City. And this is written by Gemma, Cary and illustrated by Tatio, Viana. So let me turn this so you can see a little better. There we go. Out you go, said Mom, and the screen went black. No, wailed Jack. I was 2-0. Very good, said Mom. Now go and play outside. Jack glanced at the window and saw their cat Furball scowling in the rain. But, uh-oh. Soon Jack found himself outside, standing in a puddle. What was he meant to do out here? His football was flat, and there was no one to play with. Uh-oh. I know, he said, bounding indoors. The dripping Furball saw his chance and darted into the kitchen. Furball! Howled Mom. No! Uh-oh. Look at what happened. All the muddy footprints. On the back of his bedroom door, Jack found what he wanted. His Man City shirt. For some reason, he always felt more confident wearing this shirt. And he usually played better, too. He put it on and instantly he felt happier. There he is. And all these things, his scarf and his postcards, and he's got a ball here. All those are all Manchester City players and memorabilia. Back outside, it had stopped raining. Jack tossed a frizzy tennis ball into the air. He bounced it on his knees and chest, doing keepy-uppies like his heroes from Manchester City. He dribbled the ball around the washing line, then sprang up and headed it through the air. The ball sailed over the fence and hit something with a satisfying thwack. Wonder what it was. Ow! Squeaked old Mrs. Buttershed, who had been busy digging up carrots. My bottom! Uh-oh. Just then, Jack heard the familiar thump of a car door. Hello, Mrs. Buttershed, called Jack's dad, appearing in the back garden. Mrs. Buttershed glowered and speared the tennis ball with her hefty pitchfork. Sorry, said Jack, trying not to laugh. What did he do? Uh-oh, he bumped it in, huh? Hello, superstar. Dad held out a bag, and Jack peered inside. It was a brand new soccer ball. Not only that, it was in the colors of their favorite team, Man City. Cool, said Jack. We're celebrating, said Dad, because today is the first day of the new season. Wow, that looks like fun. Whoosh! The pair were soon having their best ever game of soccer. They seemed to play for hours. When they eventually stopped for tea, Dad said, I've spoken to our local team and they're having a trial tomorrow. They said you can come along if you want to. Really? Said Jack. Awesome. So trial is like a tryout. He's going to try it out. Look at them. The next day, father and son arrived at the football grounds. Remember, football there is soccer. The changing room bustled with children in blue and red bibs, nervously waiting to show off their soccer skills. Out on the pitch, whistles tooted and balls flew everywhere. Players sprinted and skidded, jostled and jumped. That looks like fun, doesn't it? There are a lot of soccer players out there, huh? The coach soon signaled for Jack to join a game, and Jack raced over. He cheered when others scored and encouraged players who missed. When one boy fell over, Jack helped him up. What a good sport he is, huh? But secretly, Jack was worried about his own performance. When the halftime whistle blew, he had barely touched the ball, let alone scored. Uh-oh. Someone near the subs bench caught Jack's eye. It was his dad. Jack jogged over and his dad pulled the Manchester City shirt from his rucksack. His rucksack is his backpack. Wear this under your bib, son. You always play brilliantly with this on. Jack did as his dad said. As he sprinted back onto the pitch, he imagined he was stepping out of the tunnel at the City of Manchester Stadium. Blue banners rippled through the air while the crowd sang the team's anthem. Look at that. He's imagining he's a professional player. There he is. All of a sudden, Jack was the best player on the pitch. In the second half, he scored 3 incredible goals, while no one else scored more than 1. He was confident. He was happy. He was playing like a star. Wow. At the end of the trial, the coach called out the names of players who had made the final 11. Danny, Ollie, Leo, everyone clapped after each first name. Joe, Sam, Joshua. Jack stared at his feet. Maybe he hadn't made the team after all. Freddie, Zach, Harry, Ben. And finally, said the coach, one young man stood out as the kindest, friendliest lad on the pitch. And he sure can play football. The coach turned to Jack. How would you like to be our captain? Woohoo! Jack leaped into the air, waving his arms in excitement. I'll take that as a yes, said the coach. And everyone laughed. He made the team, and he's the coach. The captain. Dad couldn't stop grinning. He praised Jack all the way home. You were amazing, son. Unstoppable. A real champion. Cheers, Dad, Jack replied. I can't wait for my first match. But one day I suppose I won't be able to play for them anymore. Oh, why not? Asked Dad. Because when I grow up, I'm going to play for Man City. And guess who else is going to play for Manchester City? Oh, who could it be? You are! Manchester City's next superstar. You can put your name right in there. So I'll tell you, it used to say Colton Mills, and then Taylor erased it and wrote Taylor Mills. So you can be the next person to play for Manchester City. Thanks for listening. Go Blue!